If the defense in the Diddy case gets its way, Diddy could be a free man next month.
Continue to engage in all these freak-offs with him, and he sounds really pissed off.
Hey, I really don't know what's going on with you, but I just want to just give you a heads up that I'm about to really disappear on you. You feel me? I'm not going to be playing these games with you at all, at all. So I don't know, you think you silent treating me, and you think I'm going to be, nah. You'll have a rude awakening.
After nearly 30 years of marriage, Snoop Dogg's wife has reportedly filed for divorce. And the reason? A leaked video allegedly showing Snoop and Diddy in a situation that fans are calling career-ending. The internet's in flames, the footage has gone viral, and Snoop's silence is louder than any track he's ever dropped. Snoop Dogg's 30-year marriage just went up in smoke, and this time it's not over rumors, it's over receipts. Shante Broadus, his ride or die since high school, has reportedly filed for divorce after a leaked video allegedly showing Snoop and Diddy hit the internet. The footage has fans losing their minds, the blogs working overtime, and Snoop dead silent. But the real story isn't just the scandal. It's how the man who built his image on loyalty and love just got caught in a storm nobody saw coming. You ever wake up to a headline so wild you think it's gotta be fake? That was the internet this morning when the words Snoop Dogg, Diddy, and leaked tape started trending all at once. At first, people thought it was clickbait, but by the afternoon, it wasn't a rumor anymore. Reports started flying that Snoop's wife, Shante Broadus, had officially filed for divorce after seeing a video that allegedly shows her husband in a compromising situation tied to Diddy's name. Now, this ain't just any celebrity split. We're talking about one of hip-hop's longest-lasting marriages. Over 3 decades together, kids, grandkids, the whole legacy. Snoop's always been the smooth-talking OG who preached loyalty, love, and staying solid through the madness of fame. Shante's been there through every album, every tour, every headline. So for her to finally say, "I'm done," that hit fans like a gut punch. The crazy part is, this all dropped while Snoop was promoting his latest project and doing interviews about staying grounded and keeping family first. You can't make this up. One day, he's Uncle Snoop, family man. The next, he's the face of the latest Hollywood mess tied to Diddy's ongoing scandals. Social media went straight nuclear. "Not Snoop" started trending on X. Fans were in denial, some saying the video had to be fake, others saying, "We've been heard whispers." But once word got out that divorce papers were allegedly filed, it felt real. The king of cool caught up in chaos. And that's where this story gets deeper, because this isn't just a marriage falling apart. It's about how a man who once stood above the drama just got dragged into the dirtiest scandal of the year. And it all started with one leaked clip that the internet still can't stop talking about. So here's where everything spiraled. A so-called mystery clip dropped out of nowhere late one night on social media. Nobody knew if it was real, edited, or straight up AI, but the timing was wild. A few gossip pages started teasing a leaked video that allegedly showed Snoop and someone connected to Diddy. Within minutes, screenshots, blurry clips, and wild captions flooded X, TikTok, and YouTube. Nobody had proof, but that didn't matter. The narrative took off like wildfire. At first, most fans called cap. "No way that's Snoop," one comment said. "That's gotta be AI, the voice don't even match." Others weren't so sure. The Diddy connection made it messy. People started linking this rumor to every conspiracy floating around the bad boy circle this year. Hashtags like hashtag Diddygate and hashtag not Uncle Snoop started trending. And you know, once the memes hit, there's no putting the smoke back in the blunt. Bloggers began dropping analysis videos breaking down frames like it was a Zapruder film, comparing tattoos, voices, even background decor. Every few hours, the story flipped. One moment it was confirmed fake, the next, exclusive sources say it's real. Nobody really knew, but by then, perception had already done the damage. Meanwhile, Snoop stayed silent. No tweet, no post, not even a slick joke to diffuse the heat, just pure radio silence. And that silence, it made fans even wilder. People said he was hiding. Others said his lawyers told him to chill. Either way, the mystery clip became the biggest trending topic in hip-hop overnight. And then came the real twist. While the internet was arguing over whether the video was legit, reports started surfacing that Shante had actually made a legal move. That's when everyone stopped laughing and started realizing this story might have real consequences. Because rumor or not, perception kills faster than proof. And this one just hit home. When word hit that Shante Broadus had reportedly filed for divorce, the internet froze. The woman who'd been by Snoop's side since before he was famous, before Doggy Style, before the fame, before the world even knew his name, had finally had enough. This wasn't a rumor from some gossip blog. This felt like a breaking point 30 years in the making. People close to the couple said Shante had been holding things together behind the scenes for years. She's been the quiet force through Snoop's highs and lows, industry drama, tour life, and every whisper that hit the blogs. She's always stood by him publicly, even when fans said she shouldn't. But this time her energy was different. The report said she wasn't arguing, wasn't doing interviews, wasn't looking for clout. She just moved like a woman done with the circus, and you could feel the heartbreak in the reactions. One viral post read, "When a loyal woman gives up, it's never sudden. It's years of pain finally speaking up." Another said, "Shante stayed solid when the world was wild. If she's leaving, it's bad." It wasn't just gossip anymore. It felt like the end of an era. Even fans who didn't buy the rumor about the clip started saying, whatever happened, she clearly reached her limit. That hit hard because Snoop and Shante were hip-hop's forever couple. They'd been through everything. Grammy nominations, scandals, reality shows, even renewing their vows in 2008 after a rough patch. So for her to make a legal move now, it says the fire that held them together finally burned out. And here's the thing, Snoop's silence only made it more real. He didn't deny it, didn't post a throwback photo, didn't say fake news, he just disappeared. That quiet told the world this wasn't a stunt. It was heartbreak. But there's still a bigger shadow hanging over this story, because when it comes to hip-hop scandals lately, there's one name that keeps reappearing, Diddy. And somehow, Snoop just found himself standing right in that spotlight. Here's where things start getting even messier. Because anytime Diddy's name gets mixed into a scandal these days, it blows up 10 times bigger. Over the past year, his name's been attached to everything from lawsuits to exposés, and his reputation has gone from mogul status to full-on controversy magnet. So when Snoop's alleged situation even hinted at being connected to Diddy, that's when it stopped being gossip and started looking like career suicide. See, back in the day, Diddy and Snoop were cool. They shared stages, swapped business favors, even talked about peace between East and West after Biggie and Pac. But in 2025, being associated with Diddy hits different. Every time a new story drops, people start digging through old photos and interviews, trying to piece together who was around him and when. So now, social media detectives are dragging up every clip of Snoop at Diddy's parties, every throwback Instagram post, every casual name drop, and they're twisting it into new theories. On TikTok, hashtags like #Diddy Files and #Snoop Gate started trending side by side. People were saying wild stuff like, the industry always circles back to Diddy, and Snoop got caught in the blast radius. It's unfair, but that's the game. Once you're even mentioned in the same breath as Diddy right now, it stains your image, guilty or not. For Snoop, who spent years building himself into a mainstream icon, game show host, brand ambassador, movie actor, family man, that's dangerous. His whole comeback story relies on being the cool uncle everyone loves. The second that gets tangled with Diddy's chaos, sponsors start backing away, networks start rereading contracts, and publicists start drafting no comment statements. So even if this rumor ends up being totally baseless, the association alone is toxic. And that's why fans keep saying, Snoop better clear his name fast before the machine decides it for him. Because in today's culture, it's not proof that matters, it's perception. And Diddy's shadow, is long enough to turn even a legend's light dim. The internet went full circus mode on this one. Timelines flooded, group chats buzzing, memes dropping faster than facts. You couldn't scroll 2 posts without seeing Snoop's face photoshopped next to Diddy's, or some throwback of Shante with the caption, "Sis should have left in 2003. The range of reactions was wild, from heartbreak to pure comedy. Fans who grew up watching Snoop and Shante's love story felt betrayed. Not Uncle Snoop, man. He was supposed to be the example, one tweet said. Others flipped it into jokes saying, "Snoop finally living up to Doggy style, huh?" The humor was messy, but the tone underneath was disappointment. This wasn't just any rapper. This was the guy who'd become pop culture's lovable OG. Seeing him wrapped up in scandal energy felt unreal. Then came the think pieces. YouTubers, TikTokers, and gossip blogs all jumped in, breaking down every move like a crime scene analysis. They played old clips of Snoop talking about keeping family first and being faithful, then cut to the rumors like a highlight reel of irony. Hashtags like hashtag free Shante, hashtag not my Uncle Snoop, and hashtag Snoop Diddy drama trended for 2 days straight. But not everyone was dragging him. A loyal chunk of fans came to his defense, saying it's all fake news. "We haven't seen a statement. We haven't seen receipts. Let that man live," one post read. Another said, "Every time a brother levels up, the industry finds a way to pull him down." So while one half of the internet was clowning, the other half was defending. That tension kept the story alive way longer than a normal rumor cycle. Meanwhile, Shante started getting her flowers. People were calling her the first lady of hip-hop loyalty, with women posting messages like, "She stood by him when it wasn't trendy to be loyal. Now it's time she stands up for herself." Overnight, she became the quiet hero in the narrative. But through it all, Snoop's silence remained the loudest thing online. No tweets, no posts, just the sound of a legend's reputation taking hit after hit while everyone else told the story for him. And that's the scary part. When you don't control the narrative, the internet builds one for you. And right now, it's painting a picture that could rewrite how people remember Snoop Dogg forever. For 3 decades, Snoop Dogg built something almost impossible in hip-hop: longevity and likability. From gangsta rap to game shows, from Death Row to Martha Stewart, he made the full transition from street legend to global icon. That's why this scandal hits different. Because for the first time, it's not just Snoop's image that's on the line, it's his legacy. When your brand's built on being the chill, lovable OG, a rumor like this shakes the foundation. We're talking sponsorships, Netflix deals, cooking shows, and billion-dollar weed ventures, all tied to the idea that Snoop's the one rapper who made it out clean. The public doesn't want to see him as messy, manipulative, or scandal-prone, but this story, true or not, has started to chip away at that clean image. Media insiders are already whispering that a few corporate partners have gone quiet mode, holding back new campaigns until this cloud clears. One PR exec even said, "Snoop's untouchable image just got touched." And that's the problem. When you're a brand, not just an artist, perception is money. It's also about cultural credibility. Snoop's always been the bridge between eras, respected by the old heads, loved by Gen Z. But the internet moves fast. Today's meme is tomorrow's headline, and if this story sticks around too long, younger fans might start seeing him as just another fallen legend instead of the icon who taught a generation how to stay cool under pressure. But here's what's wild. Some people think this scandal might actually testify to his untouchable status. The idea that Snoop survived gang wars, label beefs, and the industry machine, maybe even this won't break him. It could become another chapter in his still standing narrative, but that only works if he takes back control. Because right now, every day he stays silent, the story grows louder. And in this digital age, reputation doesn't fade quietly, it trends. The next move Snoop makes could define how the world remembers him, as the king who kept his crown, or the OG who finally lost control of his own story. So where does Snoop go from here? Does he break his silence and clear the air, or let the storm pass and hope his legacy speaks louder than the gossip? Either way, this chapter just rewrote the Uncle Snoop fairy tale. If he speaks, it could be redemption. If he stays quiet, it could be resignation. And let's not forget Shante, the woman who stood by him through everything. If she drops her side of the story, that might be the moment everything flips. Until then, the world's just watching a legend walk the tightrope between scandal and survival. Because love, loyalty, and legacy don't always move in harmony. Sometimes one of them has to break. What do you think? Can Snoop bounce back from this? Or is this the one scandal that finally catches up to him? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's talk about it. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Because this story's far from over. And in hip hop, the calm always hits right before the next storm.